Welcome to the Happy Time Podcast. I'm Flames Kid.
I'm Lena.
I'm Chris Cass.
And I'm Eli. I'm back.
Oh damn! Okay, he's
Yeah.
back.
He introduced himself this time.
I know he didn't even wait for me. He's just like, I'm Eli.
He's
Nope.
a regular at this point.
Yeah, he is. So what's up, guys? What you guys been up to?
Whose pick is it this week?
It's
I mean-
difficult to say, but technically it'd be Flames Kid.
Yeah, I guess
There
I'll
you go,
start.
so you start.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a great week so far. Just been busy with work. Didn't really do much over the weekend. Kind of bummed it out a little bit and got ready for Thanksgiving. That was fun. Definitely beats going into the market now because we kind of did that earlier today, and that was pretty horrible. And then most of the shelves were like not stocked. So if you wanted like heavy whipping cream or like any sort of cheese, that shit was gone.
Damn.
Yeah,
Shit
it
is
was
gone,
even
gone.
the spices were gone.
Yeah, and then
White people are finally putting spices in their foods. That's a
Woo.
good thing.
It's a
They've
happy
learned.
day.
yeah, and so we were just walking around trying to find out find whatever we were missing. Because we were planning on making some like mac and cheese and some ribs and stuff. So yeah, overall, that was basically that's been my last week, just working and looking for things. I've also been I bought the game. I bought the new Pokemon game.
Oh yeah, how's that going for you?
I haven't even started playing it.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I haven't even started playing it. I did upgrade one of my phones. I have the Pixel 6 Pro now.
Ooh,
Fancy.
Fancy.
So
Wow.
Fancy boy.
It's been a long time coming. I've kind of wanted a Pixel phone for like the last 3 years, and this one kind of just fully convinced me to switch over. So
Really?
Why? What about it?
Because the last time I checked, you said the Pixel 3 was still the best Pixel, so why get the Pixel
yeah,
6?
because the Pixel 4 sucked, the Pixel 5 sucked, and then the Pixel 6 brought me back. Well, the reason why I upgraded to this one was the design. It has like a boxy design, and it kind of reminds me of the Note. And for those that don't know, the Note is no longer being made in Samsung's lineup.
So sad.
So I didn't want the S21 that Lena has because it's a little too slim and a little too rectangular-ish.
I didn't know they stopped production.
Yeah.
Did
the
they
Note.
truly announce it already?
They didn't announce it, but I mean,
It's not a flagship anymore.
they just didn't.
They stopped making it.
They haven't released anything.
Yeah, unless they bring it back as like some sort of vintage, series. But
I think they're focusing on the flips. That's
yeah,
what it
they
is.
are.
The foldables.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those things have so many, like,
Defects still.
yeah.
the
it's not
screen
good.
is made out of a very flimsy plastic that can get easily scratched.
Well,
Or
it's not-
It's breakable too.
It,
isn't
it creases after a while.
It's already creased from factory.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, like, it gets worse because like you start getting the dead pixels, like where the
Well, yeah, because
creases.
you
Yeah.
literally just keep opening it and closing it.
Oh, and then to even get the damn phone was a fucking trial and tribulation. So, so I fucking ordered the phone, last week, 2 weeks ago, and they canceled my order. I did it again, and the reason I did it online was because if I would call T-Mobile stores, and none of them had it in stock. So when I saw it online that it was in stock, I immediately ordered it, upgraded, paid the price, whatever. Then I get a message a day later. Oh, my order was canceled. Oh, great. So I go back in, place the order. Same thing happens the day after. I call T-Mobile rep. They go ahead and process my order through them. They didn't charge me the fee or anything, and they did expedited shipping. Great. So, UPS is supposed to bring my package. Never showed up with it, and I called T-Mobile again.
Here's where you go USPS.
Well, I can't.
Always.
I have no option with
Hell
that.
no.
Self-endorsement,
Then Eli
self-endorsement.
brings it at 7:00 at night.
But you get it.
Hey, he
He's
no, he
got a
I'll give
point.
you that.
He's
I'll
got a
give you that.
point.
he puts it as delivered and he drops it off like 5 hours later. I hate when y'all be doing that shit.
And he's cracking up.
I know.
He's cracking up.
Because he does it too.
Eli.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Don't let me catch you do that to me.
But we deliver it. Right? That's what matters. You get it.
He was like, it's like basically like the movie from that guy from what is it called, that fucking The Hangover. But did you die?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But
Oh,
did
you mean,
you die?
Ken Jong?
There you go. That's his name. I forget his
I
name.
think that's his name.
No, that is his name.
It is
That-
his name, Ken Jong, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The movie is Chang.
That's
He's
Chang, bro.
That's
That's
There you go,
freaking
Chang.
Chang.
Leslie Chow.
Oh yeah, Leslie Chow too. Yeah. Leslie
Oh
Chow.
yeah, it is Leslie Chow.
So
Liz Chang, boy.
so then I called T-Mobile for the last time, and what they were able to do was they were able to give me a credit on my bill.
1 credit.
Yeah, $30 credit, basically the upgrade fee. And they told me go in store and just pay everything up front. They're gonna do an investigation and then refund me what I originally paid. So I went in store, I found the phone, upgraded right then and there. I would have just done that to begin with, but you know, as
Wait, you ordered it because you couldn't find it in store,
Yeah.
but when they couldn't receive it, they sent you to the store to get it.
because now they were in stock. So
Yeah.
so much time had passed. Now they were in stock.
The thing is, they
Literally
were
a week
backordered.
had just passed.
No, it was more than that. So and the thing is, like when you call T-Mobile reps, they're able to find the phone for you because otherwise you have to call each individual store. Because one store, if you call one store, they can't tell you, oh well, this store has it, that store has it.
That sucks.
I know. So the T-Mobile rep is able to look in the area to see which stores have that phone in stock. So then he just said, you know what? I'll give you a credit. Go into the store and upgrade your phone, and then you should get a refund back into your account. Cool. So I did that. The guy at the T-Mobile store was nice enough to even waive the $30 activation fee. So that was kind of cool of them to do that. So at the end of the day, I ended up paying the same thing in store that I paid online,
Yeah.
and I got the phone right away. So, you know, whatever. But anyways, I got the phone. The phone's pretty cool. It's definitely an upgrade from the Note 9 that I had. And I'm still playing with it a little bit. But overall, man, it's just been busy with work, doing these tankless water heaters. I did record a video for my company, and I'm kind of gonna show up on their website, which is kind of embarrassing. But other than that, I mean, that's been basically my week, man. I can't complain about anything else, you know. Just blessed to be working and blessed to have these next few days off from work. So how about you guys?
Well, let's see. I've been gone for a while, so
I think you've been gone for like 5 weeks, but then again we saw you. What was it, last weekend?
yeah,
Yeah.
But-
Oh no,
I
no,
mean-
2 weekends ago. 2 weekends ago
yeah, at the tournament.
at the tournament.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right.
Where you got whooped.
Not by Hugo.
He got. He got
Nah.
swept though. He got swept.
Not by Hugo.
I think that's the only person you beat, huh?
That's all that matters.
That boy got swept.
I wasn't at the bottom. I
swept,
wasn't at the
dude.
bottom. All right, that was Hugo.
It's cool, man. He didn't know how to use his cards.
Me or Hugo?
Hugo.
Oh,
It's fine.
That's all
He
right.
took a bunch of L's
I'll
that
take it.
day, but
I'll take it.
it's okay,
Win's a
man.
win.
It's
I beat
okay.
him.
It's okay, man. You guys are basically on the same boat, bro. You
No,
just have a little.
I'm
You
better.
practice a little harder than he did.
Yeah, I'm just better.
I think he thought it was a friendly competition, as everyone put it. It was not as friendly.
Well, it
was
was
friendly,
It was
it's just-
friendly. It's just he has outdated cards, and
I know
he doesn't
didn't
really.
He didn't expect everybody to come up with those things, though. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
he just
kinda
doesn't know
did.
how
It
to
was
use
in the
his
chat and
cards.
Stuff. Like everyone was
I,
talking about it.
I think the person that took it the most competitive was Eli's friend Marcos
German? Oh, Marcos.
and Germ. Yeah, they both took that shit real serious.
Well,
and it was
he entered a tournament.
Yeah, he went to Pasadena, right?
Yeah.
and I mean it was fun playing with both of them because it's fun to be competitive.
It's really fun, dude.
And they were competitive, and they put me in my place, so it was fun, you know.
Nah, I kind of duked it out with them PKs, bro.
I took
did
L's
that.
left and right with the PKs.
Nah, I just fucked up because in game 3 I should have sided and I didn't side.
Yeah, I think that was where I fucked up because I sided and I took out important shit in my deck, and that just fucked everything up. But anyways, Eli, sorry, back to you.
It's all right. I mean,
How you been, Eli?
I've been good.
How's the family?
They're doing good, chilling. You know.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't been really done much. Just been working, just hanging out with you guys when I can, like that tournament 2 weekends ago. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just working right now. Everyone's good at the house. Pablo has a surgery next week on Thursday.
Wow.
Damn.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
hoping for the best right there.
Absolutely.
And yeah, just
Just
No.
normal Eli stuff. Well, yeah,
No,
because
just-
I haven't talked played with you.
yeah.
in
I
a
haven't
cool
even
minute,
got it on
dude.
really on
Yeah.
to play. But I am like also trying to, like I was telling you, I'm trying to build another deck, just get more into that. So
to get his ass beat.
No, to beat some ass. So
Like I said, dude, you just have to learn how. The
yeah,
cards
just gotta
operate.
learn more. Just learn more of the archetypes, more the engines, the different types, and just focus on one, and then build from there.
Yeah, definitely, dude. I mean,
Just find something that you like, bro.
I know.
It could just be like the card pictures, or it could be the name, or it could be their effects. Like, just find something that you like and try to build something around it.
hell yeah, man.
Actually, no, I tried a pendulum deck. The one of them.
I think that's a dead.
I didn't really like it.
No, it's actually still used.
It's still in
Uh-huh,
use. Like it's
still
still
used.
good. Like
Oh yeah.
uh,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess
Pendulum.
just the one I got, I didn't like or whatever. But
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I don't see a lot of people use it. That's what I'm saying.
Pendulum. Yeah, they do. It's just that it's only I think in one deck. I think.
Well, the new Karibos are gonna have pendulum cards.
Yeah. The new Performa Pow cards are coming out. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So those add more cards to the lineup. But yeah. What else, Eli?
that's it. Just
That's it.
just working. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's been kind of a lazy week. It hasn't really been much productive. Actually,
Maybe for you guys.
I take that back.
I know you're missing a really.
I'm
big
missing.
thing.
I'm missing a big thing. I'm sorry, Eli. I'm sorry. I'm gonna add to mine for a little bit. I went to go see Foster the Damn People.
Yeah, you did.
Finally, after 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
I went to go see. I just realized that. Okay, so for that particular, for most of the concerts this year,
You call it what you want, bro.
it was pretty fun. I think it's the concert I've enjoyed the most this year, and that kind of sucks because I love so far because I love AVA.
I'm sorry about AVA.
But honestly, Foster the People just blew the fuck out of my mind.
Yeah, I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
I think it's because you guys were a little
We
a
were,
little on cloud 9.
yeah, we were there definitely, and I mean it was fun, We had a few drinks and we smoked a little pot here and there.
A few.
But
Here and there.
but it was an interesting concert, just the vibe everybody was giving off, and everybody was literally singing to Foster the People songs.
It was a whole vibe. It was beautiful.
I never understood why Torches was so great until that concert.
No, I enjoyed the
Nah.
album itself.
I never understood it, dude. Like, I would see it. I would never listen to it. I would see it, and I'm just like, why is this album so good? But I didn't listen to it front to back until that concert, and I understand now. Like, that album
Yeah,
is
that whole
really
album is
fucking
great.
good, dude.
And I mean, I like majority of that album, but at that concert, I actually listened to it in full, and it was just pretty good, man. So I think that's my favorite concert so far this year, and the reason Lena's kind of salty about it is because a couple years ago, she asked my brother what concert I would like to go to, Foster the People or Arctic Monkeys, and granted I like both bands, but I like Foster a little bit more.
Okay.
I mean, you would never listen to him. And you would listen more to the Arctic Monkeys.
Nah,
Dude, you would
Thank
listen
you.
to Arctic Monkeys. The only
Problem?
no, the only Foster the People phase you had was when that album came out. That's it. After that, you never listened to them.
No,
ever again.
I listened to their second album because
Yeah, but it didn't stick because you didn't listen to it. When you like something, bro, you listen to it consistently. I never heard you listen to Foster the People consistently.
I kind of did. There was phases with certain songs, but you definitely.
But not
liked-
consistently, though.
Yeah,
like,
no, but he liked Arctic Monkeys in general, like multiple albums.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That's
you
why I
know
told
more
you.
of their
except their
songs.
new shit. I can't. I'm
Their
Well,
new
sorry.
shit is
that was
good,
the
dude.
downfall, is that I ended up choosing Arctic Monkeys, but it was for their new album, which.
I mean, you can kind of blame it on me
wasn't a
too
fan.
because you asked me for advice.
Well,
kinda
I
told you
mean,
the wrong
I
thing.
feel like if it weren't a tour to promote that album, I think he would have enjoyed it more. 'Cause
Yeah.
he likes
Yeah.
more of their earlier stuff.
They
so I
played
guess-
like 1 or 2 songs here and there.
They-
That's it. And the most of it was that fucking depressing shit. I'm like, nah.
No,
It's not
wasn't.
depressing.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm
no.
sorry.
It's good, bro. You
It
got a
was great.
vibe to it, man.
Music doesn't always
Yeah.
have to be fast and upbeat to be good, you know?
That's true.
That
Arctic
doesn't make
Monkeys
Doesn't make it depressing. But to me, the Arctic Monkeys concert was really great. I know you
It was.
didn't- you
No,
didn't-
no, it was. It was a good concert. But I didn't enjoy it as much as I did Foster the People.
Which made me feel so crappy. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
he was like, I would have enjoyed Foster the People better. Who says that? And
This
so
guy.
finally, 2
This
years
guy.
later,
He finally got to say it.
we finally got to take
Oh,
him
yeah.
to see Foster the People.
Thank you for that.
And it was his birthday gift.
Spoiled.
He's
little
too
bit.
spoiled.
He's too goddamn spoiled.
That's what we were just talking about a while ago.
Spoiled.
Screw that.
Hella fucking spoiled,
his
bro.
his last year Christmas presents, his
Spoiled.
birthday. Oh hell no!
Can you not put me up last year? Thank you.
Oh,
Maybe they're
Okay.
smirking with his
I
spoiled
know,
eyes.
big old Kool-Aid
Must be
smile.
nice.
For real,
Yeah,
man.
must be nice.
What do I get? A fucking chair.
Hey, you're
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
and you're
I'm
sitting
kidding.
on the damn
I'm-
chair right now.
I'm kidding,
You
man.
stay
I'm,
sitting on
I
that.
know.
Honestly, man, if it wasn't for you, I'd still be sitting on one of them bunk ass chairs we got outside, bro. I'm thankful for this fucking chair, man. I actually enjoy it. It's cool. I
All
sit
right.
on my ass in this thing like for the better part of my day.
All right, so get us started, Chris Cass. What have you been up
Oh,
to?
it's my turn.
Yes.
Popcorn. What have I been up to? Well, work has picked up as I assumed, because you know Thanksgiving was around the corner, starting on Monday. So everybody's trying to get their wheels changed and their cars checked and their brakes checked and all their fluids and stuff like that. So they, they come to us because we do all that stuff, you know. So how do you call it? Yeah. So work has been busy.
Okay.
Definitely been picking up, but it's because of the holidays, you know. So I don't expect this to be
To
busy
stay.
for a long
I
time.
feel like
Yeah.
that's everywhere.
Yeah, definitely, man. But for me, it's like you have to understand. It's like where I'm coming from. It's like the past 3 weeks, dead, nothing, bro. I was literally going to work just to get paid to be on my phone. It was that dead, dude. We were having, and then like this week on Monday, boom, all the cars started coming in, dude. Everybody on Monday, I think it was the busiest, cause on Monday it's like, so we have like a board, right? So when people come in with their cars, they do like all the paperwork of it or whatever, and they put it on the board. And it's a top half and a bottom half. The top half has everything the mechanic does. So like anything that's like shocks, struts, oil changes, brakes, stuff like that,
Okay.
it goes on the tops. And anything that's tire related goes on the bottom. You know, that's where I come in because I'm a tire tech. So on Monday, the entire bottom thing was like always halfway full.
Damn.
Yeah, so we always had at least 3 or 4 cars on that bottom little rack that tells us, what we do next. And it was like that, dude. And I would try to knock out, because like most of them were like flat repairs or what was the other one? It was either flat repairs, tire rotations, or wheel balances. And I would try to knock them out as fast as I could, because I'm up to the point in my job where they let me do basically, whatever. Like nobody's supervising me anymore.
Too good. Just too good.
Relax, not even that good. Anyways, I was trying to knock these things out, back to back to back, as fast as I can, because like screw it, I'm trying to find a point where we could just chill for a bit. And dude, I would knock out 1 car, 2 more would come. I would knock out 2, and then the freaking board was full again. I was like, God damn, dude.
It's a good thing and a bad thing.
It is. It is a good thing and a bad thing. The only good thing I could find from it is that the time goes by so much faster. That and the fact that I kind of got a little bit of overtime this week, so.
Yeah, you came home really late one day.
Oh yeah, man! Don't get me started,
What
man.
time?
Low profile tires are not the bee's knees, dude. They're so freaking difficult to put on. Those and fucking run flats. I fucking hate run flats. Fuck run flats.
So you hate my tires?
Yes, I hate your tires, bro. Your fucking run flats are so freaking stupid.
Why? What do you hate about them? What about
It's
them?
okay. So run flats. You know why they call it run flats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
they
So
run flat.
literally, no, you're
Yeah.
trying to be funny, but literally, you can run them flat.
I wasn't trying to be funny. It comes out into the movie Taxi, so that's why I like
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
I watched it like once or twice, and I don't remember run flats.
Well, because she shoots the tires, but they never like deflate, and it's because they were run flats. And
Oh, that's kind of exaggerated. So run flats, they kind of hug the rim of your car. So when you're on a flat, you're not on the actual tire. You're still on the rim. And it's like I guess 2-ply. It's thicker. So your rim can sit on it, and it won't mess up your tire. Because if you ride on a flat for too long, your sidewall starts to get it starts to lose integrity.
Okay.
So if you put air in it or whatever, at some point it's just gonna blow. but that's why run flats were invented.
Yeah.
You know, so you can run them while they're flat. The only downside to a run flat is you can't fix it.
Yeah, you can't. That has to be.
It has. You have to replace it. You can't fix a run flat. If you got a nail in it, no dice, dude. You got to get a new run flat. That's the only downside to it.
I see.
And honestly, I don't think like unless you're getting flats like at least I don't know, man, like 5-10 times a year, there's no point in getting run flats.
No, I mean I only have them because it's just came.
No, yeah. So like for BMWs and some sports cars like Porsches and stuff, you have to have run flats on them. Like there's no other choice. Like if you come to our shop and you have like a BMW, for example, because I know BMWs usually have run flats. If you have like a BMW and you're trying to put something that's not a run flat on it, we won't do it. We'll just send you home, dude, because like you're supposed to have run flats on a BMW for a reason. Yeah, but I mean that just work's just been getting busy for me this week. I started playing the Pokemon remakes, which are pretty good, man. They're honestly they're worth.
Are they exactly the same as the old ones?
They're the exact same thing, dude.
Just update.
Yeah. No platinum stuff. So no Garatina, no nothing like that. You just get your copy corresponded legendary. So Dialga and Palkia.
Wait, you do get Giratina.
You don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. There is no Pokédex entry for Garatina.
You do get Giratina.
No, you don't.
I just saw it in a video. You get Giratina.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
You want me to
Dude,
prove you wrong?
I just saw a speed run to complete the entire Pokédex, dude. There was no Garatina in that Pokédex.
Continue.
Anyways,
so pretty much from the
from Diamond
original Diamond and Pearl to this one, are they like just
they're exactly the same, dude. The only thing that changes are the online implements.
Okay.
So like,
but it has the same Pokemon. It doesn't have.
It has the same. It does have some Pokemon because Diamond and Pearl, when they were first released for the DS, they only had new Pokemon. That was the first generation that had entirely new Pokemon. Mm-hmm. So like, what was like 493? I think that's what the Pokédex got up to, or where it started.
Yeah, I think it ended at 493.
Yeah, it ended at 493. So literally the entire game was just loaded with new Pokemon.
So this one also has the new
This one has the new Pokemon, and it has Pokemon from older generations. Because I ran into a giraffe rig before we started the podcast.
So you can't find Giratina. So you find it in the Turnback Cave. Okay. And this is what it says.
But is it a part of the original Pokédex?
Yes, it's part of the thing. Like it says, players will be first able to find the Creation Trio Ghost type after beating the game. Here's what the steps you need to do.
After beating the game.
Yeah, and spoilers free.
Giratina's.
No. Yeah, but
see, that's already post. That's end game. That's already post. That's not part of the core game. That's end game.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You can still get Giratina in the game. That was the whole point of the conversation.
Yeah, but it's not a part of the story. That was the point of the conversation.
No, because it's not about Giratina. It's about either Dialga or Palkia.
In Platinum, you get Giratina. In Oris, you get Rayquaza. Yeah, and it's not Pokemon Emerald, whatever. No, it's just Pokemon Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby.
But you get Rayquaza post game.
No, you get Rayquaza during the game, don't you?
Post game. It's a post game.
It's post game?
Yes. You get Groudon
or Kyogre. I could have sworn Rayquaza comes down raining from the sky while both of those guys are fighting in their origin forms.
It's post game. Rayquaza has always been post game.
No, not for Emerald.
Oh, that's the main one for Emerald. But I'm saying Rayquaza has always been post game. So anyways, you can't get Giratina in that game.
I was assuming you could, but I knew it wasn't part of the story. I would assume you would go to. I asked you earlier in the week if you went to like the Reverse or the Torn World or whatever the fuck.
No, you don't. You just go to the Turnback Cave.
You said it. What? You say you did.
I thought you did.
There you go. See, that's what I was trying to ask. Giratina is not part of the core game; it's part of the end game.
End game.
So pretty much the storyline is also the same then, right?
Just storyline is exactly the same, dude.
It doesn't have new Team Rocket or just the old
Team Rocket. It's literally the same game but made better. Like I said, the only thing that changes are the way the online things are implemented.
Yeah, and it's on the Switch now.
Yeah, and it's on the Switch now, so it makes it a little bit better.
And that's like the main reason I didn't get it, because I don't know. I feel like
it's good, dude. It's good for.
I get it's good. Like I like them too, but I feel like I'm not gonna get much enjoyment out of it just because it's the same as last time.
Did you play the DS versions?
Yeah, I played the DS versions. Isn't
Did
that
you
what we
like
were
the
battling
DS
on?
versions?
Remember? Spanish class?
We did battle on that shit.
We wouldn't
dude.
do shit in Spanish
We
class.
wouldn't.
We would sit in the back and out
Not
in
even
our
in
DS.
the back, dude. We would sit
Like
like
in
on
the
the
middle or
side,
something.
like on like
Oh,
all the way
all
in
the
the
way
end,
to
like
the
in the
end.
first
Yeah,
row,
yeah,
all the
yeah.
way in the end.
We would sit, bring our DS, and just battle each other.
We would just fucking put it in the backpack and just like, yeah, that was fun, dude.
It
That
was
really
fun.
And the funny thing about that is that we had Axel's wife, Diana, that she would sit in front of me.
She would sit like right there.
So that's funny, man.
All right. Anything else, Chris Cass?
Nah, man, just Foster the People, man. You know, concert, awesome, amazing. Oh, and I also went to go see Tops. I totally forgot about that.
How
And
was
that
that?
was the day after. It was pretty good, man. I don't know about that opening person.
Sounds familiar.
I really don't know about that opening person, man.
Why? Who is it?
I don't even remember the name, dude, but me and Abraham were fucking cracking. Dude, we would just buzz jokes on the dude, man. It was weird. It was weird. If you were there, you would understand. But it was really, really, really weird. And oh god, I didn't even want to record it. That's how weird it was. I didn't know. I don't want that on my phone, dude. But I'm gonna try to remember the guy's name, and I'm gonna show you footage of it, and then you let me know what you think about that.
Okay.
All right.
But it was eternally weird. Anyways, Tops, it was a pretty fun show, man. You know, they played the songs I wanted them to play. It was a nice vibe. It wasn't anything upbeat like Foster the People. It was more like chill.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that we ended up at a bar called El Carmen.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
I never heard of it up until that night either. But yeah, man, you know, we went to a bar and do what you do at a bar, just grab some drinks, talk it out and stuff, you know. We made friends with one of the bartenders there. It was really cool. He tried to give us free shots towards the end of the night, but I was just like, nah, man, if I take this shot, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna do it.
I would have taken it.
Nah, man, I had to work the next morning.
You're already
I'm
there.
good.
Might as well have
And that
done
was your
it.
I would've
second
taken it
concert in
anyway.
a row.
Yeah.
And that was my second concert in a row, and I
Oh,
was
wow.
tired as hell, man.
Fuck it. YOLO.
Yeah, fuck it.
You
only
win
live
some,
once.
you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
Nah, fuck that. Die.
Okay.
Fucking Eli.
Hey, man, fuck it. If we die, we die, bro.
We die,
you
we
already
die.
know.
God, yours in the clan motto.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's always going to be the clan motto.
You already know.
Selena, what about you? What you been up to?
Selena.
I had a very
Eventful.
eventful, bittersweet week.
Okay.
Aside from Foster the People, which was an amazing show, I had a eventful week, as you know, Chris Cass had mentioned already.
Yeah.
I had my last week at work, and it was pretty interesting. It was kind of hard to say goodbye to everybody that I have been working with because it was a pleasure. But, you know, it was just, as I've mentioned before, it's just something that needed to be done so that I can go back to school. And I already have classes set for winter and for spring. And now I just got to look for programs to continue on with my career.
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to say you're going to look for jobs. So I'm like, damn, that quick.
You got bored fast, man.
Sorry, like, go for it.
How long were you working there?
1 year.
Oh.
Almost exactly. I started
That's all it
last
took
year.
to make her quit.
It took. I started November 11th last year, and my last day was November 19th of 2021.
Oh, wow.
So a year. So 377 days.
It honestly felt like I've been there for 3 years. Like, I learned a lot of things, and yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too into it, but it just had to happen.
Yeah.
It just had to happen. Whether it was now or by the end of the year, but I wanted a little break and enjoy the holidays because, as we probably have mentioned before, we were sick last year with COVID for the holidays. My mom's side of the family was sick with COVID for Thanksgiving, so we didn't get to spend that together. We literally dropped off a plate of food right to the doorstep and like had to walk away. And then we were sick for Christmas and New Year, so they didn't want to come to us, obviously. So I'm grateful to be in good health, you know, being vaccinated and whatever. we get to enjoy it this year. So that's why I quit when I did, so I can enjoy the holidays, get whatever I need to do to prepare for school, and then also mentally prepare myself to be like going from being out of school for a little over a year and back. And it's gonna be like full-time school where I go in almost every day for 6 hours a day for 3-hour labs, 3-hour lectures. So it's gonna be interesting.
Where are you going?
I'm just gonna be
To
here.
hell.
Hey.
In a cell.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be just taking classes at LBCC. I'm trying to finish up my prerequisites before I apply to universities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back for a second bachelor's. That's what that's the plan, honestly.
You're crazy.
I know.
You're an insane woman.
And then probably even a master's, but we're not there yet.
You'll get there.
It's okay though. Like I said, I'm gonna work plumbing until you get that, and then once you get that all settled out, I'll retire.
Same.
I'll retire. And then
That's literally your plan, isn't it?
that is my plan.
Support me until I get to the top, and then
That's
he's
fine.
gonna just quit.
Yep.
Okay,
He's
he'll
gonna be a
stay.
stay-at-home daddy.
Yep.
He is.
That's cool. I'm cool
and
with
that's
that.
the best part, because you know what? He does all the cooking. I will not take credit for that. He does all the cooking, and then I'll come home, I'll eat, and then I'll just clean up.
See, that's the life right there.
And then
Yeah.
I'll just walk up from the pool house and I'll be like, "What's up, y'all?"
The pool house, boy, you tripping.
Get my plate, and you know.
Yeah, I
just
see some
dip,
weird guy in the
just
cameras, babe.
dip,
Yeah, I
bro.
know. Me too.
That's how you do it, Eli. The first one to make it, bro, just latch on.
Just like, oh,
I'm Lord Marcos, bro. It doesn't matter which one, just
Bro.
latch on, boy.
But yeah, I mean that's just about it. So yeah, Foster the People was a really, really great show. It was my first time being at the Wiltern, which was honestly a very interesting venue. But it was really, really cool. You can always just take a seat whenever you're tired. It's really interesting. But
Yeah.
for the most part, we were on our feet and just enjoying the hell out of that music. But it was a really great vibe to just have everyone there singing and into it, the music. It was awesome. I appreciated the music that they played, and I respect them even more as an artist.
You know what's funny? And I know we didn't bring this up while we were there,
Mm.
but remember when we were at that concert? And okay, so I guess to give a little bit of background, I guess during that same week or a week before, the whole Travis Scott incident happened where 7 people died, right?
That
And
was
Eight.
And he continued to perform, and he didn't give a fuck, basically. Well, at this concert, the same thing happened with one person, and I don't know if maybe they got dehydrated, whatever the case may be, but they were having issues in the middle of the field. I mean, in the middle of the pit. So this dude, the lead singer from Foster the People, he goes like, he stops the damn show. He just stops it, and they give medical attention to the people. They get him out of there, whatever. And he goes like from the beginning. I was like, that's cool, man, because he could have easily just skipped over the song and just went to the next one.
You know what? I have a lot to say about that. You know when that concert was? November 5th and November 6th. We were at AVA on November 5th when I fainted in the crowd, and Tom was like, "You know what? Who gives a crap? Like, just let her die."
Sounds about right.
as Chris Cass and Flames Kid are trying to pull me out of the damn crowd, because we were like dead center.
Yeah, we were.
And I'm so sorry. You guys had to carry me out.
That's okay.
We tried.
At least, yeah.
Tried.
Trust me, I tried to get on my feet myself, but I just couldn't get a handle of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom didn't give a damn about me.
But I mean, I just thought it was cool, He didn't have to do that, and he didn't have to start from the beginning.
Well, with everything going on in
Yeah.
social media, he kind of had to, because if he didn't, he'd be called out just like Travis was.
Yeah. He didn't get enough credit that day, but I'm trying to give him credit now.
Wait, the Astro World incident happened after or before the AVA concert?
No, she said it
It was
happened
the same
It
day.
was the same day.
It was the same.
That's probably why, because it hadn't happened yet. So like
Bro,
people
it
weren't
was
really.
happening in the moment.
Yeah.
As I fainted in
As
the
you
crowd.
fainted, 8 people died, Crystal. So who's really important? You or 8 people?
Well,
So are you trying to say
Well,
you're more important
you know
than 8
what?
people's deaths?
fuck me, right?
Well,
I'm just trying to
I
clarify the idea that you brought to the table.
Look. Nonetheless,
I'm entirely joking.
Look,
man.
I know. I'm
nonetheless,
tripping.
8 people did die, and that's
That's kind of
It's not
sad.
something to
yeah.
laugh about for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's
It
not.
it sucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
But in that same day,
Let you
I
feel
was
It
also
sucks.
dying.
It sucks when the artist that you went to go see doesn't give 10 shits about it. You know,
Yeah.
he was kind of like, I've seen some footage of it. And he was kind of acting like a fool when
Yeah.
they were like, when the paramedics were out there trying to like revive some of the
But you
people.
know what? People are sharing pictures and they're squished, dude, and they're not even close to the front. Like they're still almost like a quarter in,
Yeah,
and they're squished. Like people are literally standing on top of like other people.
yeah.
And it was so crowded. It was ridiculous, and everybody just keeps trying to push forward. So seeing that, but you know what? I actually did see some footage. I don't know if it was for that same day or the day after, but I guess that's when he was like, "Oh, you know, back up, back up." I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. All I'm really knowing is what's going on in social media, and the thing is, you can't really trust that. And even in the news, they're always trying to put point fingers.
Fake news.
There's always
Yeah.
something.
There's
Yeah.
always something, and they gotta make a story out of stuff. It's just really unfortunate what happened to those families, especially because there was a kid in the crowd.
I think there was like two or three kids that passed away because of that.
It's truly unfortunate.
Yeah, that's why Rolling Loud. It's
Rolling
funny.
Loud.
Yeah, Rolling Loud now announced that it's not gonna allow anybody under 18 to enter the festival grounds. So
Well, yeah, because you gotta worry about alcohol, you gotta worry about the drugs
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
So but yeah, guys. With all that being said, Lena, any final words on your week?
No, I just gotta fill time with some. I just gotta fill my time.
you gotta find a hobby, woman. You
Yeah.
gotta keep yourself sane.
Unfortunately, I don't have a hobby. I really don't.
That's what I said. You gotta find one.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know,
I'm
I
telling
know.
you,
I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
was just about to say Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep, Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm telling
Anyways, I'm good.
No?
I'm good.
Pokemon.
you, Pokemon. Hey,
I'll just continue watching Ink Master.
no, you're gonna continue playing Pokemon Go. Is what you're gonna continue.
No,
doing.
you need to pick up one of these freaking
I'm
Switch
so-
games.
Oh, I guess what I'll mention is
Something.
I'm getting kind of depressed in Pokemon Go. Like I'm so stuck. It's no joke.
That's what happens to all mobile games. There comes a point where you kind of just
Mhm.
get stuck.
I'm so stuck. I can't find a execute anywhere. If anyone has any tips or knows a spawn location, please
Or can want
please
to trade
DM
it.
me. No, I can't even trade. We tried that.
Yeah, we tried that
You
already.
have to legit catch it, and I'm only
For what?
one away
For
for one of the special researches.
Oh, okay.
To like move on to the next.
You
I
gotta
literally
catch it.
have 4 out of the 5. I need one more, and I've been searching.
Open it right now. Maybe right now. Maybe right
Oh,
now.
with
Right
Eli
now's the
here.
time.
Maybe right here.
But man,
Oh no,
dude,
Uh-huh.
it's been weeks already, and I'm so frustrated because I'm okay in everything else but that one. And I think the only other mission I have is to evolve a Feebas. But the thing is I had already worked my ass off to do that. So
Yeah.
I unfortunately have to do that all over again. So I'm trying to get rare candy because Lord, Feebas is so rare. You never find one.
True.
But with that one, I've already I'm almost there. It's just catching and execute. So please, if you have any tips or any tricks, DM either the Happy Tom podcast or find me on Instagram.
All right. Well, with all that being said, and with everybody catching up to us on our weeks, we're gonna go ahead and proceed with the beer of choice this weekend. I am gonna give credit where credit is due. I did not pick this beer. It was brought to me by my cousin, who is also the designer for our logo. We had a little chat because I know we've mentioned in previous podcasts, but we're trying to move forward with merch. But we want to make sure that the merch that we bring out is quality merch and not just, cheap merch that when you wash it 2 or 3 times, the logo fades away.
Right. We're not trying to rush it either.
Yeah, so we were talking with him, just because he knows the business a lot more than we do. And in that conversation, he was able to bring us some beers, and he was like, hey, you should try this. It's really good. At the same time, we did extend an invitation, but because of our schedules and conflicting hours and stuff, he wasn't able to make it and be on here. But he does still have that invitation open, so whenever he is free, available, and we are recording a podcast, he's more than welcome to come. And, obviously talk about a little bit more about his business and what he does and, what services he offers. So,
Absolutely.
again, he is on Instagram at a crafty ruse. That's basically the best way I can explain it. And I can always tag him on the video description, on the bio for this episode. But with that being said, we're gonna move forward with the beer, and yeah, we'll go from there. And we're back.
I'm fucked up.
Hey.
That's the fun part.
So let's get into this crack.
All right. Yeah. So the beer we're doing today is the Rogue.
Not Rouge.
Ales and Spirits, the Batsquach. And like I said, this was a gift from my cousin and also our logo engineer. Is engineer a good word for that?
Yeah.
He is our graphic designer.
Yeah, there you go. That's the best word to use that.
Designer, yeah, I guess. Either way.
So this was a gift from him. He said he's tried it. It's really good. He loves it. So we're gonna go ahead and give it, obviously the Hoppy Time love it deserves. Here we're gonna go ahead and do the crackening. We're gonna taste it, and we have Eli here to help us with the process.
Woo, woo. Our avid non-beer drinker.
Who is drunk right now?
That's the fun part. And we're gonna go ahead and just proceed, and we'll see where it takes us. And obviously at the end of the night, we always do our hoppy rating, and we'll go from there. So guys, let's go ahead and get started with this crackening.
Get it started.
I'll start it off, and then you guys follow me.
A lot of fucking foam.
Right. I thought it was just me.
No, that's everybody.
Yours is like way more.
Really?
Oh shit, yeah, yours is way more than mine.
What the hell
What the
happened?
hell?
I'm tripping.
I just don't know how to pour beer tonight.
It honestly sounded really
So I wanna
That's what I was
Disclaimer, I
going for,
kind of
honestly. That's what I
spilled
was
like a
going for.
tiny bit.
good.
Disclaimer.
Eli.
Like,
God
right.
damn it.
God damn it,
Eli.
Okay, so funny thing is, I was mentioning this to the guys and to Lena earlier. So we have a listener. He's one of my ex-coworkers, and he listens to this podcast. So shout out to that guy. His name is Luis Munoz.
Damn, just give
Way to
out
put
his
out
social.
his whole
For
identity.
real,
You got
man.
his social too to give out?
Yeah, dude, like
His
20
date of
bots.
birth,
His
his
20
address.
bots just stole his information, dude.
So we were talking
Jesus.
about this, and I was telling him how I never received my Pixel, and he said, "God damn it, Eli," and I'm like, "That's funny to me because it's really catchy. Like saying 'God damn it, Eli' is catchy, So I'm hoping that it catches on, and it's funny because we were talking with my cousin, Crafty Rouge, last week when he brought over the beers.
Oh, that's right.
And I told him, dude, I have I guess a shirt idea to make in the future, and there's like, God damn it, Eli, just fucking across the chest, because it's catchy, dude. It's really catchy.
I think I was the one that came up with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I told him that in the future, as a merch idea, if it gets popular enough, just God damn it, Eli,
God damn
and then
it,
maybe
Eli.
Eli's face in the background or something.
Something. Jeez.
But
Fuck
it was just
Or we
fucking.
can get Eli with a thumbs up.
God damn it, Eli.
So that was pretty cool.
Oh, a silhouette with his little bun. And
Yeah.
then just giving a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing I wanted to point out too that Crafty Rouge told us, and he said that when he smelled the beer, he smelled pineapple.
Ooh.
And by the way, he did also mention that he likes to drink this beer with chunks of pineapple in it.
Oh.
Just by the way, I wanted
Yeah,
to
it's
also
like
point
Does
that
it
out.
smell like pineapple because he puts pineapple in it, or before he?
Well,
puts
it just
pineapple
smells like
in
it, but he said he likes to put it with chunks of pineapple in it.
It smells citrusy.
Yeah, it does, and that's what he told us. Remember,
Yeah.
Lena?
Yeah, he did.
It's very hazy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I like pineapple, so we'll see.
All right. So let's give it all a taste, and then we can, definitely discuss it and talk about it and see.
I haven't
Well,
even
we,
sniffed it yet.
Yeah.
Well, then sniff it then.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, sniff it, Eli.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, I did get a little pineapple sniff in there.
Oh.
Shit. Okay.
It is smooth.
I'm really gonna get fucked up today.
Well,
yeah, it does
Eli,
smell like pineapples.
let me inform you that this is a New England style IPA. It is in haze. It is a hazy
Oh,
IPA.
shit.
It is a 6.7% ABU, 54 IBU. Oh, sorry, I messed that up, didn't I?
You're drunk.
6.7 alcohol by volume and a 54 IBU rating. And then they also included a number 12 for a standard reference method, or SRM, which is basically the measurement for color in North America. So it just shows the value of the amount of light that is being lost, and it's multiplied by 12.7.
You know what I've always questioned myself?
But
Where the fuck do people think about this shit from?
You know what? There was just someone who was really into
it's
beer.
math, dude.
Who?
It's fucking science. Look at this.
I mean, how do you multiply it by 12.7?
Not just that. Who the fuck sat in their fucking living room, looked at this shit, and was like, wonder how much light is passing through this shit? Like,
They're probably high.
or drunk.
Or drunk.
Or drunk.
oh yeah, I'm just.
Either one.
I always
Something.
question that. You know, I wonder who thought of this. Who just sat there and looked at something?
that-
Well, that's the beauty
That's what
of
I
science,
think about
man.
too as well. Like, who thinks about like the clock? Like, why is 6:30? Like, you know, like on the clock, like
No.
6 represents 30. You
Oh yeah,
you
you
know,
get what he means.
like when
So
say
what-
it's 6.
Why is it?
Why is he saying that 6 represents 30? Like the little hand. No, sorry, the big hand.
You know, like
Yeah, I know.
it's like who comes up
Well,
with all these things?
you gotta trace it back, man. There's a reason for everything. Like kids in
Oh.
the future. Okay, let me put it this way. Kids in the future, they're gonna look at their fucking phone, on their fucking phone app. They're gonna be like, why does it have that weird thing?
Oh, yeah.
Phone call.
Yeah, this give it 5, maybe 3 to 5 more years. Kids will look at this app, at the phone app, and they'll be like, why does it have this symbol on it? Like, what is this? It's the same thing we are.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. I
It's
agree
the same
with
thing.
that.
It's the
Evolution, just happens.
Yeah,
I
dude.
guess,
Like
yeah.
knowledge gets lost over the years, but it gets replaced by something that's more current.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like a whole equation, dude. So I'm looking it up, and it's SRM equals 12.7 times D times A to
Hey, I'm too drunk for that, so
Lay it on me,
it's
sister.
12.7 times the dilution factor and the absorbance at 430. Ooh, I don't
What?
even know what that.
what?
400
What?
you know, even if I was,
430.
even if
Ooh.
I was sober, even if I was
430
sorry.
sober,
oohs, baby.
Sorry. 430 nanometer wavelengths corresponds into deep blue violet.
what is
Yeah,
this?
you
Rocket
lost me.
science?
Science, bitch.
Yeah, basically.
Rocket science, right here.
Yeah.
Even if I was
It's a whole
sober, that's
equation.
not.
All
Yeah, Mr. White.
I ain't figuring that shit out.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, but the good thing is there's kind of a chart that's already out there, and I guess they just kind of compare it.
Cool.
So I want to talk about a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and just change the whole subject here, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the ingredients of this beer. You know, and there's something that stood out to me, and I hope that the listeners listening to this, hopefully it stood out to them too. So we have the ingredients: 2-row malt, flaked wheat, malted wheat and oats, Mosaic, Eldorado, and Belma hops,
But does it have Galaxy?
No.
Imperial juice yeast, and
Mm.
free-range coastal water. Now, if you guys, you know, go over our last maybe like 3 or 4 podcasts, we talk about Mosaic.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular hop.
Yeah.
And it presents a complex bouquet of earthy pine and fruit aromas from berry to mango.
And it's interesting because as we get more into these podcasts and these episodes, and we learn more about these beers, we find that we're learning as we go, you know?
Absolutely.
And if you go back to like our early episodes, you know, we're not talking about hops. We're not talking about anything in detail like that. I think we barely even mention IBUs or anything like that. I think,
yeah,
you know,
we didn't know about that until maybe like 2-3 episodes in.
yeah, and that's the beauty of this, you know. That's why we're doing this, because we're also learning as we go. You know, we didn't know anything about beer starting off. We weren't connoisseurs. I think now we're barely getting into the rhythm of that, and we're learning as we go. But with that being said, it's just interesting to see that Mosaic is a very popular hop.
Right.
Throughout most of these beers that we drink, and I'm just curious to know is Mosaic in other beers that we like, other IPAs or double IPAs or triple IPAs, but yeah.
Can you explain that? Like mosaic, like is that like what is that mosaic? Like,
So it's a
I get it's a hop, but like what's I don't know. Like
it's okay. Put it like this. Let me put it in like simpler terms. A hop compared to like, fuck, I'm trying to like.
It's what they brew in order to get this flavor. So they use, like let's say for an example, a triple IPA has 3 different hops, which I think this is because it's not only Mosaic, it's El Dorado hop and Belma hops.
But this isn't a triple IPA. This is a New England IPA.
Right, but there are 3 hops in it. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how it works.
like I get there's hops, but like what makes hops different from each other? Like what?
It's just whatever they're made out of and whatever flavors kind of come out of them as they're being brewed.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
they're releasing different flavors. It's like I guess in Hispanic terms, it's like different chiles.
Okay.
You can boil a bunch of them, or you can kind of use a molcajete to like get the flavors out, and they'll all give you different flavors, but they're all different chiles. You get me?
Yeah. Okay.
So they'll give you different types of spiciness levels or length or flavors, and it's the
So the
amount
same
of
thing with hops, like
some of them are really bitter,
Yeah.
and some of them are more fruity,
okay.
and they're lighter.
So thanks to Eli and me looking something up, I realized that Mosaic hops are commonly found in IPAs.
Yeah.
So it's like a very common hop to have in IPAs. Like you're always gonna find this hop in IPAs.
Okay.
So that's kind of interesting to know because we didn't know that before this.
Right.
We would always see it and we would talk about it, but we're like, well, why is it there? But it's very common in IPAs. Because people asked, and this is Google, what are the best hops to use in brewing beer? And the answer was the 3 C hops, Mosaic and Simcoe, are almost exclusively used in IPAs. In fact, all of the Saz hop are commonly used in American style India Pale Ale recipes. But overall, in the last couple beers we've done, Mosaic has been one that pops up regularly.
Okay.
So to me, that's just interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I mean, you get to learn. I mean, I've learned now today about that.
This flavor is pretty bitter to me. It does have an IBU rating of 54, and I guess that's probably because of the El Dorado hop that it has. It is significant. It's specifically bred for a high level of alpha acids and heavy aroma. This hop is the epitome of the dual-purpose brewing ingredient. It delivers an intense bittering quality to bittering quality to beers, and its robust, fruity, almost candy-like aroma evokes everything from cherry to peach and mango through lighter brews and wheats.
So, what's funny? We've talked about the beer itself and the taste and the hops and stuff, but we haven't really talked about the company that brews it and a little bit about them so that we know what exactly it is that they're about.
But before we move on, there's one more hop to go over, and this one's pretty interesting because it's called the Belma hop, and I found that it's pretty new to the scene that's coming out in a lot of the new IPAs that are coming out. And this is featuring a wonderful tropical aroma of pineapple, sound familiar, strawberry, and citrus, and other notes including melon and light florals. Throughout this new hop, it is new and it's been well received and thus far said to be craft a great brew that's paired with hops like Calypso, Zeos, and Citra. So this is a new one that's coming out, and then they kind of talk about it a lot in their website. That it's going to be new and featured into a lot of their new stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So now we can get into the company.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into the company itself. So, after doing a little bit of research on the company, because on their website there's not really much to say about them, we found out that their hometown is from Newport, Oregon.
Yep.
Newport Beach, Newport. I don't know.
Not Newport Beach.
I know, but it's just
Better Newport, Oregon, next to Portland, Oregon.
Is that where Newports comes from?
No.
Oh, good question. I don't know.
Do you know what Newports are, Crystal?
They are cigarettes and they kill people.
Woo!
They're cancer sticks.
So
They're sin sticks, my boy.
oh my god, you guys need to stop with this. There's really not much about them, and I mean, I would encourage Rogue Brewing to expand a little bit more about their background.
Come on, Rogue.
But I mean, that's all you really find from them. This is what it says on Facebook, okay? Because I had to go to Facebook to find this.
What's that?
It says,
I'm just kidding.
You mean Meta?
yeah, now it's Meta. Rogue World Headquarters is home to our 2-story flagship pub, brewery, distillery, and cooperage where we make barrels, all nested on the beautiful Yaquina Bay in Newport, Oregon. That's literally all I can get from from the about section.
Okay, I got some.
Okay, go for it.
You got more?
No, go for it.
All right.
I got nothing.
Okay, they're known for their beers, which obviously we're trying one of them, and it's one of their new ones. They're dedicating it to the legend, literally that's on the can.
The Sasquatch.
Well, we haven't even really talked about
the Batsquach. We'll get into that. We'll get into that more. But basically, they're also known for spirits. They make specific whiskeys. There's a couple of variety actually.
I thought you meant ghosts.
No. And they make vodka and certain gins. They have canned cocktails, there are a variety of flavors actually. It's pretty cool. They're about 7.5 of alcohol by volume. And then they also have CBD seltzers, which go from 20 to 30 milligrams of CBD. And it's a revolutionary twist on everyday sparkling water, while Rogue CBD mixers provide a revolutionary way to elevate your cocktail experience. So they're cocktails that are kind of spiked. They are eco-friendly. I know that their logos are made out of recycled material, and their packing materials out of recycled material, and they're also trying to be as biodegradable as possible. Let's see. Within the next 12 months, they're switching all products from packaging from plastic rings to 100% recyclable wraps, and an effort to reduce waste and use less plastic. So I appreciate their efforts to help our environment.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I was gonna point out one more thing. What did you guys think of the beer? Like as far as taste goes.
It's bitter, but I kind of like the citrusy flavor it gives it.
Honestly, I don't taste the bitterness.
Yeah, me neither.
You keep saying that it's bitter. I don't
taste
bitter.
it.
I don't taste bitter.
Really? Okay, I guess
don't.
it's just me.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe because I did a couple of some research on it, and I got the IBU rating in my head. But even 54 is still not some of the highest.
Well, it's like we mentioned in another podcast. An IBU rating is not really an official rating.
No, yeah,
because there's no really way to tell.
Yeah, there's no official scale.
Right.
So just because this is IBU 54 doesn't mean that it's gonna be hella bitter, because we've had other beers that have been way bitter.
No,
and
I think it tastes more like it's fruity, but more in a way where it's more how would I say it? Malted.
Yeah,
and that's where it gets that bitter.
That's a good word.
Yeah,
that's a good
that
word.
works.
Yeah.
That works.
I think that's why I'm getting that bittery taste. It's more from the fruit that has been malted, because that's what happens when they've been fermented and stuff. But I like it. It's something easy to drink. I don't find it very heavy. It is definitely very hazy, but it's good. What do you guys think?
I think that with what my cousin was telling us about putting pineapples in it, I think if we would have added pineapples to this, I think that would have made a great drink.
Oh, we were just at the store.
No, it's funny because we actually do have a pineapple somewhere in the kitchen.
We do?
We do.
Oh, we should.
An entire pineapple?
An entire pineapple.
We should have cut it up then.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think I genuinely think if we would have added that, I think it would have give it a little bit of a sweeter flavor.
It would give
Yeah.
it a good
And it would have actually complemented the actual beer because the beer is actually pretty good. It's not bad. You know, I know Lena keeps saying that it's sour, but it's actually not.
No, I don't mean it's sour in a bad way, but it's good for sure.
Yeah. So another thing Eli was mentioning it earlier was that we never really talked about the can design.
Right.
And
Batsquach.
that's literally what it is. So it's basically a Sasquatch and a bat put together, and it creates the Batsquach.
I like the artwork.
Yes, that is another thing that I did like. You know, when my cousin brought it over and he showed it to us, I'm like, oh, I've seen this. Like I've seen this can in the stores.
Kind of looks like Camazotz.
What the fuck is that?
Camazotz.
From Smite, sorry.
Well, not
Well,
really.
not from Smite, but he's a god.
It's a god.
Okay.
It's
I don't know from where.
fuck. He's a Mayan god, but I can't remember what it was.
Mayan.
Oh, I think he's like god of death or something.
I don't know what god of, but yeah.
So on the can itself, I see that there. Oh, that's crazy. I see that there is various different writings and little designs to show you how the beer is. I'm going to go ahead and read something that's on there. And it says, for years, rumors have circled that the deep woods on Mount St. Helens lives the fabled Batsquach. While there are many tales of the Batsquach, damn, I fucking suck right now. They are all hid hazy. Wait, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start over.
It's on my research.
You know what? Let me just.
Oh,
You're drunk.
Sorry, Eli.
You're
Go.
drunk. Let me.
Eli, you
let me
also
finish.
have a Jordan education. I don't think you're gonna do any much better.
I was a magnet though, so I'm way better.
Oh, okay. All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Eli flexing over
Okay.
here. All right, Eli,
Weird
go.
flex, but okay.
Okay. Hey, the minute he started, he's out.
For real.
All right, go.
For years, rumors have circled that deep in the woods on Mount St. Helens lives the fabled Batsquach. While there are many tales of Batsquach, they are all a bit hazy on the details, which makes the truth such a juicy mystery. So what better way to honor the legend than with a hazy, juicy IPA? Perfect for camping and potentially making a new friend.
Wow.
Boom! And I'm fucked up.
This juicy, cloudy IPA features intense tropical flavors and aromas. I don't know if that's on the can, but that's on my research. Oh, no.
No, it's not on here.
No,
So-
you're right.
So on the can itself, there's a star, and it kind of like helps you
Oh yeah.
you know, see what kind of flavors is on the beer,
Yeah.
and it's kind of pointed towards tropical and citrus, and the other ones are malt, bitter, and pine.
And it has just a little bit of bitter and pine, but it's you don't really get those hints.
Like a very tiny bit.
It's
bit
more
of halt.
citrus and tropical.
Or
It's
malt,
really
I mean.
good.
Yeah, and at the bottom, it also tells you what to pair it with, like what kind of food.
Right.
And you have white cheddar, grilled salmon, or strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry
I mean,
shortcake.
Maybe because it's sweet.
White
It's
cheddar,
sweet.
like just cheese, just literally eat cheese with this. What
I'm down.
Hey man, people drink wine
You
with cheese
put
all the
Charcuterie.
time.
in it?
Charcuterie, please.
A charcuterie tray.
Okay,
No.
so it's funny. It's
Sorry,
okay.
I'm not
okay.
as bougie as you guys.
Okay,
Bad
so
bougie.
so here's the
Cooking
funny
it
part
up
about
with the Uzi.
here's the funny part about that. Charcuterie boards were becoming very popular late last year, early this year, and on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff, people were making fun of it, and instead of calling charcuterie, they were calling them charcuterie. So they're like, "Oh, charcuterie."
Very mature, you
why?
guys.
Very mature. Ha ha.
So, whenever I would refer to a charcuterie board with Chris Casterlina, I would be like, "Let's get a charcuterie board."
Oh my god.
Because you started saying that for a while, man.
You stay too much on social media. Back to this beer. So, what I liked about this company is that they are really big on adventure, and that's kind of what this beer is about. They're dedicating this to the legend of the Batsquach.
Never
And-
heard the Batsquach, but okay. Don't know what legend you haven't heard of.
I know you've probably never heard of it, but I guess it's a thing some places. I mean, it's just not a common thing in LA or Long Beach or, wherever area we're used to. But it might be a thing over in Oregon.
It's a wives' tale.
Maybe.
What the The Sasquatch or the bat?
Batsquach.
Batsquatch.
That doesn't exist.
It's kind of like that cat
I
with
know
two
this is
heads.
kind of off top, but did you guys ever hear or see that show or whatever, Lost Tapes?
Lost
I think I've
Tapes.
heard of it. What is it about?
It's about
Lost tapes.
like
Sasquatch.
like not just Sasquatch, but like what's like legends, like stuff like that, Sasquatch or like the Mothman or stuff like that.
You mean Japanese characters?
No, not just
No,
necessarily
just
Godzilla,
No,
Mecha Godzilla.
No, just myths.
No.
I'm kidding.
It myths is what
just
he's
myth.
referring
Yeah, there
to.
you go. That's the word, myths.
You know what's funny about that?
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh has an archetype,
Ha
Based on
ha
that.
ha ha ha. No, I'm just kidding.
and it's called the Dangers. So
Yeah.
there's Danger Bigfoot.
We were just
Danger
Da-
Bigfoot, Danger Nessie, Danger
Yeah.
Mothman, Danger Jackalope,
Yeah.
Danger
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, Danger. What is it called? I can't remember that one.
What?
It starts with the O, but it's all the danger creatures are based on.
myths.
Yeah,
mythical creatures.
mythical creatures.
Yeah, so
I kind of need some of those. I'm gonna build Dark World Dangers. Danger Dark World? I don't know. Whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, back to the story. Lena, I'm sorry.
Anyways,
I'm fucked up. Sorry.
aside from Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh is not life.
Yu-Gi-Oh is life.
Yu-Gi-Oh is a
So-
way of life.
Back in, what I like about this company is that they were talking a lot about adventure, and with knowing how things have been the last year and a half or 2 years at this point,
Adventure is out there.
right? So basically, they have this quote on their website that I'm going to read, and it says, "We haven't been able to travel, hike, explore, or even venture away from home. But there are safe ways to adventure in this new reality. Whether camping in your living room, getting lost in a book, or gardening in your yard, or exploring the world once it is safe, our Batsquach Hazy IPA is the beer for all adventure, both indoors and out." And they basically did a challenge in, I believe, the month of June and July, where you could take a picture of this beautiful can actually, and post it with your Instagram, tag them, and basically share your adventure, and they would share your stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool because, not everyone can go out there and do what they want to do on a regular basis, but they're still promoting adventure, whatever safe way, whether it's at home doing certain things that you're not used to doing, or if it's being able to go out there because you have that opportunity to do so. So I appreciated that because, as I've mentioned before, I'm a big camper, and I appreciate that, them encouraging people to do it as long as it's safe. But I thought that was cool.
That is cool. I mean, it's
Well, I mean, in a time where you can't really, go out to do anything, all you really got is nature.
and
Right.
and it's funny because it had to take this whole pandemic situation for us to realize, how beautiful nature is and how much we take it for granted. It's just
It usually does, man.
It's not only
Not just
nature.
nature.
I'm thinking city life more than anything, because at least in nature, majority of the time you're alone out there. Well, not alone. Sorry.
yeah, but
there are other people, but it's not as crowded as city life.
yeah, but even then, like you can't enjoy nature as much because things are closed.
Yeah.
Because people can't, be there. Like rangers can't be there to look over the whole area and stuff. I mean, I would assume that that's why like Sequoia was closed for a while, and other places, for you to be able to camp out in was closed for a while because not only, even though it was outdoors, there was not enough people to be there for.
It was more they wanted to prevent people from gathering.
Yeah.
Especially because for a national park like Sequoia and Yosemite, like these big parks, a lot of people come from all around the world, or all around the nation even. They drive all the way over there in their RVs or regular vehicles, whatever, and they're camping, and then they're going to the rivers. There's only like 3 rivers there that are the main ones, at least in Sequoia for sure. And they're around each other, and it's a risk. So they closed it down because they didn't want people to to be
together.
Yeah, they wanted to prevent that. They didn't want big crowds because usually they're big crowds that go to Sequoia.
Yeah.
And just like my family, it's a really great time. But it is different households coming together to hang out, and that's what they didn't want. I think the Rangers are still there, but they're just trying to public safety. They're trying to prevent people from gathering. But I think it was more the pandemic brought out sea life and how good we have it, because for some places we didn't have indoor dining anymore, and we didn't have that luxury to go sit at a restaurant and be, served, and everything was to go, or you had to go to a fast food place.
You know what's funny?
What's up?
Earlier today, I was trying to get food at Pollo Loco, right?
Polo Loco.
Polo Loco?
El Poco Loco.
El Poco
Sorry.
Loco.
El Poco Loco.
According to
Chris Tucker.
yes.
And I had been to that Pollo Loco maybe like 3 weeks ago. And when I get there, the door's locked. So I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? And the lady that's working inside, she just touches the door and she's pointing to like a sign that's there. And it says any order, whether it's via the app, pickup, DoorDash, whatever, has to get picked up the drive-thru. So I respectfully tell the lady, well, how am I supposed to get my big ass van through the drive-thru? Like, there's just no way that's gonna happen. So she's like, oh, well, I can't help you. And in my head, I'm like, well, that's kind of fucked up. And I'm like, people are actually trying to buy food from you guys, and you guys are like, you guys are rejecting them. So what do I do? Well, I beat the system. I download the Pollo Loco app.
Really?
I put the order that I want with the drink that I want, and I place the order. I go back to the door and I knock, and then she's like, I already told you, you have to go through the drive-thru. And I tell her, well, I've seen other people here picking up their food. And I've ordered that through the app, whatever. She looks at it, she's like, oh, okay, let me go see. She comes back, she's like, here's your order, whatever.
Yeah, she said F off.
and it's just telling me, like, COVID has changed so much.
Oh, it's changed a lot.
This was recently?
This was today.
Literally today.
Today. This was today, and this is LA County. I had to download a whole Pollo Loco app to order my food to be able to get it from the front door. Otherwise, I had to go through the drive-thru, which my truck and
doesn't fit.
And for those that don't know, like, I don't know if it's different elsewhere, but in California at least, trucks like mine, which are above 9 feet, don't fit through the drive-thru, and most drive-thrus are 9 feet or below. So if I try to squeeze my van in there, I'm either gonna get stuck, I'm gonna fuck my truck up, or something's gonna happen.
You're gonna bring that whole thing down. Yeah. So with that being the problem,
I have to get off. I have to park my van, get off, walk inside, but you can't walk inside anymore. And most places are requiring full vaccination cards, which I do have, but
they still wouldn't let you in.
Yeah, they still wouldn't let me in.
Yeah.
And I don't blame Pollo Loco, or I don't blame that store in general.
I do
blame them.
I blame the fact that I blame the fact that they're understaffed because nobody wants to work.
Yeah, man. You know what?
That's a big problem,
now that you bring that up, dude, like I have been seeing a bunch of like hiring signs.
Yeah, everywhere,
dude.
Everyone's hiring.
The thing is, nobody wants to go work and feel basically unappreciated, and I've seen that because there's hiring signs everywhere, dude. Walmart, Target, any fast food place, they're always hiring. The problem with that is they're being overworked and they're not being compensated for that. So they expect that we're gonna pay them the minimum, which is like $15-$16, whatever.
Yeah.
But in California, $15-$16 will barely get you going.
Yeah.
And not even on your own.
That's living with somebody or family.
Somebody.
Yeah.
You can't even live on your own with that.
Yeah, and what I make, I'm not making bare minimum. I'm a plumber and I get paid pretty well. But even then, with what I make, I'm barely making it.
Yeah.
So I can't
really
even
hard.
imagine somebody making minimum wage and
Making way
and,
less.
and barely making it.
Mm-hmm.
That just sucks.
Yeah.
So COVID has really fucked up a lot of businesses and a lot of I guess the way of living.
Yeah,
you know?
because people got used to that whole what is it called unemployment.
Yeah, because
They got used to that to not having to work but still getting the check.
yeah,
Getting
and-
paid more than minimum wage.
Yeah,
for
getting
sure.
and then still making more than people that were actually putting in hours and stuff like that.
yeah. No, it's the truth.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're able to do that, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. I mean, I'd probably do the same thing if I didn't have a job myself. But yeah, people got used to that, and now they don't want to work, or they're trying to find something else that's not working for someone else, and
yeah.
it's just crazy now.
And it's funny, dude, because I tried that whole making money by myself situation 3 months ago. In July. Wait, that's not 3 months ago. That's what, 4 months ago?
You don't know math, bro.
4
We're in
months
November.
ago. and it doesn't work out, dude. Like you need to be really consistent with it. You need to stick with it in order for you to make any profit.
Well, yeah, it's considered a full-time job.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
being your own boss. You can't just work when you feel like it. You gotta work just as hard or even harder than working for another employer.
I think you have to work harder.
Yeah, I think that's what people don't understand. Like, if you want to start your own business or something, like
it's not easy.
It's not easy, especially not in the beginning, because you actually still have to put in hours. You still have to put your own work into it.
Yeah.
And
even though you're probably not making a profit
yeah,
right off the bat.
Probably just barely breaking even and stuff like that. So people think it's easy in the beginning, but I think when you want to start your own business or stuff like that, it's hard in the beginning, and then
It is.
You see the benefits later on, but not right away.
Yeah, I mean, that happens with any business, man. But at the same time, it's like right now, with COVID and stuff, it's just showed people that, I don't need this job. I don't need to be working for this, person for, such and such hours and for this kind of pay, where I can be making more if I'm at home or whatever.
Or just the same amount.
Yeah.
Just by being at home.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it took COVID to make people realize that this has been a thought in people's heads for years now, but
it's never been cemented though, because people have always been living under the like, oh shit, like I gotta work for somebody else, for a living. I have to rely on somebody's signature to give me my money. And that's not the truth, man. Like, the truth is, like, anybody can make money doing anything. You just have to put your mind and effort into it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think a lot of people are starting to learn that they can become their own boss, and I feel like there's a lot of small companies now and local businesses that are out there that are trying to make it big.
Yeah. You know what I noticed, and I'm sorry to disrespect anybody here, and Lena, I'm sorry about this, but you know what I noticed a lot of?
Disrespectful.
No.
Oh my god, why would you say that?
There's a lot of women who got into sex work during COVID.
Why would you say
No.
to Lena? What the hell?
Because you're a woman.
Because you're a woman, and a lot of women got into sex work and OnlyFans and stuff like that. No, it's true.
I don't really blame them though, because I mean, if I was a hot woman,
if you was a hoe,
if I was a hot woman, no, they're not necessarily hoes. I mean, if I was a hot woman, I would do the same thing. I'm not even.
So you was a hoe, you do the same thing.
Look, I don't think they're hoes. They just. I mean, they got if they have a nice body or whatever.
Bro, it's not even about that.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
It's really honestly, like, I say all that shit, but it's really not even about that.
It's about them. How they decide to portray themselves and push themselves out there.
Yeah, like she was saying, like, a lot of people are finding out that they could make money on their own, and I mean that's a way to do it.
I think OnlyFans really made that easier for people. And dude, people were making ridiculous amount of money
last
year.
They are.
Ridiculous amount of money. I mean, they were making in the millions,
Yep.
and that's
I
crazy.
shit,
And
my
it's-
boy. You probably hit the millions easy, dog.
And it's funny because couples were doing it like together, like they were releasing
You guys could
videos.
have done something.
y'all fucked up.
We went
Y'all
through this.
fucked
We
up.
went through this.
Fucked up.
I wanted to do one of those OnlyFans accounts where
Foot
Y'all
fetishes.
fucked up.
the foot fetishes.
Y'all fucked up.
And even Hugo had my back on this, and Flames
He
Kid
wants
was
to see
like,
your feet. That's
no.
disgusting.
No, there's people who are actually into feet.
Oh no, I get that.
There's a girl that
You
was
get it?
who had a video.
No, I don't have a fit fetish, but I get people like that.
I don't even get it.
Oh
bro.
no, Eli.
People
I
have
ain't talk-
fetishes. You
I
like
ain't
what you
talking
like.
shit.
You like what you like. You like. What
Look, bro.
I like.
Like,
what
I
like.
don't.
People have fetishes. People have like.
They do. They
People
do.
like feet.
No. But I
I'm
saw-
not into it, but people like that.
But I saw a girl who was talking about minimum. She makes $5,000 a week just posting pictures of her toes and her feet, and she takes
Shit.
requests for
I'ma
Shit, take pictures of my feet.
take requests for what kind of color she wants on, whatever they want on the toes, if there's a design they want. Dude, I was like, $5,000 a week for taking pictures of my toes. I'm down.
What can
But
What's the
Flames
equivalent for a guy? Because I would do that in a heartbeat.
Male stripper, nigga.
I know.
You're not gonna make $5,000 a week for that.
You'll make
know that?
more,
Maybe
Eli.
probably more than $5,000, dude.
Fuck it.
Hey man,
Slim-
male stripper, dude, more
I
than
already
$5,000.
slimmed down, just gotta tone it down now. But all right,
You got it, bro. You got it. I'll
I'm
go
gonna promote
watch
that
you.
later.
I'll go watch you.
And
Okay.
don't worry.
Yeah,
one-
but wait, isn't OnlyFans banned from
no,
showing?
not anymore.
No, they changed
They-
it right
they
after.
took it back, dude.
Like right
Well,
away.
yeah,
they
Once
took
everyone
it
started
back.
complaining, they're like, "No, fuck it, we're not gonna lose
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they were
all
gonna
our
lose a
business."
lot of business.
They're about
They're gonna
to.
lose a lot
They
of
were about to.
bitches. That's what
They're
they're
about
gonna
to.
lose.
Hey.
Look, unfortunately, as much as OnlyFans try to take away from their reputation, they really couldn't.
They
You
gave
know,
into the money, is what happened.
it-
They
it's-
saw
I
that
mean,
they saw they
that's
were
what's bringing
profiting
in
a
the
lot from women that were doing that. So they decided, you know what, like maybe banning this wasn't the
It's not a
right
good
move. Like, let's just take it back.
I didn't know they changed that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
said
dude.
like,
Immediately after, dude, maybe like two, like
because
2
everyone
weeks
was
tops.
saying something about like it was
Well,
2
yeah.
all over,
weeks
like,
tops after
the
they
men here
announced
sure
it.
know that.
They're like, nope, never mind. We're not doing that.
All right, guys. Well, I know this was a fun topic to talk about. But,
Everything's on topic.
We let's go ahead and give this a hoppy rating out of 10, and then obviously your reason why you gave it out of 10, and we're gonna
Look, dude, I'm gonna give it a 0 because Eli didn't take his shirt off.
no.
What?
No,
Oh my God, Eli, put it back on.
I want to go ahead and talk and listen to what Eli has to say and what his hoppy rating
The
is.
shirt is off now.
Okay. Eli, what happy rating do you give this out of 10?
His final sip
You know
doesn't
what?
sound like a good one.
I think I'm gonna give it a.
And just
I want to give it a 7.
okay.
I think it's pretty good.
That's
It's,
fair. That's fair.
it's not bad. It like I said, when I first sniffed it, I did get kind of a pineapple kind of smell. So I like pineapple, so that's not bad.
Okay.
When you drink it, it's not too harsh on you. It's not bitter. It's pretty good. And like I've always said, I'm not an avid beer drinker, even though I'm fucked up right now. It's actually really good. I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I would have picked this up. So I think
Okay.
it's pretty good.
So we got a 7 from Eli. What about you, Alina?
Before I get into my rating, I want to just say that I think we're bad influences on Eli because he was not an avid beer drinker, but he finished this Voodoo Ranger.
Hey, look, man, he
That's
hit
not
me
the-
up
I
talking
still-
about like,
I
hey,
still
can I
have
be
a
on
little
your
bit left.
podcast? And I'm just like, okay.
He has like
sure.
an eighth left of that Voodoo Ranger, and he's almost done with this one
Rogue.
from Rogue.
This boy needs some food.
Yeah, we need to feed this kid.
Yeah,
But anyways,
I'm also hungry.
I'm proud of you. You're
you.
before you
I'm
wouldn't finish
becoming
the
a
beers,
fucking-
and as much as I'm
alcoholic
proud,
for
I'm
you.
also very concerned. Anyways, my
Hey, I'm not
happy
driving.
rating. Yeah, don't drink and drive. No, don't do it.
We don't condone that.
We
Yes.
don't. We do not.
We don't. We definitely don't.
please drink responsibly. Seriously.
Uber it if you have to,
No.
or
Uber
stay
it,
over.
Uber it or
whatever.
sleep over. Like, just
If-
don't even
look,
risk it.
Just have a
Don't
plan
risk
B,
it.
dude. Just
Yeah.
have a
If
plan
you're
B.
gonna drink, Uber it.
Yeah.
Just Uber it because
Yeah.
it's not worth going through the headache of a DUI.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Or
Even if you're planning
worst
on
case
just having
scenario.
about one drink, Uber it.
Even if you're trying to convince yourself you're okay, that's when you know you're not okay.
yeah.
You shouldn't have to be doing that. But
Exactly.
besides the point, I'm gonna get to my rating, and I want to give this an 8.
Okay.
It was definitely good. I liked the flavor of it. It was
Okay.
very citrusy, but you get those other fruity aromas. I didn't get anything floral out of this, but I like how it is a 6.7,
Yeah.
and IBU rating threw me off for sure. But I like the flavor that it gives. It's really, really good
Okay.
for a New England hazy IPA. I think it's one of the one of the best we've actually tried on here. You get to taste the fruitiness of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like that.
Okay. What about you, Chris Cass?
Or just crazy.
What did Lena give it?
8.
Don't worry about what I gave it.
I'm gonna give it about an 8 too.
So you're gonna give it an 8?
Yep, I'm gonna give it
Why?
an 8.
What's your reasoning for an 8?
Taste ain't that bad.
It's good.
Like, Lena kept saying it was sour. I don't taste the sourness in it. But then again, I'm more used to, like, I guess, sour beers, so I can't really, give an accurate presumption about it. But to me, it doesn't taste bitter. Anyways, good beer, enjoyable. Definitely tastes like pineapples. You smell the pineapples. You can
Mhm.
taste the pineapples. It's like as soon as you take that first sip, it's just like it hits your palate. Pineapples. You
Okay.
know?
I
Okay.
wish we had pineapple bits just to try it.
I mean,
with
we
the sweetness.
do, but you would have to cut up that pineapple that we have in the kitchen, and I ain't trying to do all that right now.
I don't really have any more beer left.
Yeah, the beer's
Yeah,
gone,
me
so
neither.
That's also true.
next time, I guess.
Yeah,
All right.
but yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of more things to say. Beer is not bitter. Beer is good. Beer is
Beer is
drinkable.
holy.
Beer is drinkable. Beer is holy, as Eli has put in it. Yeah, but overall, I will give it an 8. It's not that bad of a beer. I would definitely recommend it to people who don't normally drink IPAs that would want to at least try them.
I
This-
get
this
this
is-
is
okay.
a stronger
This-
flavor.
It is a stronger flavor, but the thing is, like,
It's a good
there's
transition.
there's like a bit of sweetness to it because of the pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
So
I agree.
so it is a good, like, transitional beer. Maybe
Mhm.
not something to be introduced into an IPA or
But
similar
it's
beers.
something to get into, like one of the stronger stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. It's really good.
So if you ever find somebody like, oh yeah, you know what, I've had these IPAs, blah blah, this and that, probably give them this.
I
All
agree.
right.
I agree.
So, after listening to you guys, the rating I want to give it is 7.5.
Okay.
I was thinking
And-
about the same thing,
and-
dude, but
And the reason being is that it's not a bad tasting beer.
It's not.
It's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't give it a high rating because the triple IPAs that I've rated, almost near perfection, don't compare to this. This beer is great. It tastes great. It smells great. There's nothing wrong with it. But the triple IPAs that I've tasted in the past, I'll beat this, easily. And the triple IPAs get me more fucked up quicker than this beer would. So with that being said, that's why I want to go ahead and give it a 7.5. I just there's nothing wrong with the beer. It's just what I think would be better for it. At least from my point of view. So with that being said, our overall hoppy rating is a 7.63.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's just our overall rating and what we think that that beer is rated at. Doesn't mean we're wrong. Doesn't mean we're right. It just what
Just
we
our
think of the beer.
opinion,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Our opinion and what we think of the beer. And
I would say try it. I mean, it's not bad.
It is not bad.
no,
It's
it
not
really
pretty
isn't. It's actually pretty, desirable. So it's actually pretty good. That's all I can leave you with. Definitely give this beer a try. It's something that I would definitely recommend to somebody trying to try IPAs.
Mm-hmm.
To not steer them away from not trying it. I would definitely tell them, you know what, go ahead and give this beer a try. Maybe you'll like it.
Yeah, and especially like I said, I'm not avid beer. I don't drink IPAs at all like that. So I would
doubt
definitely,
that at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I finished it, so I would recommend this to someone that doesn't really drink IPAs or just wants to try an
It has
IPA.
Eli's approval.
There you go. There you go.
Newbie
So-
here.
So with that being said, and with those being our final thoughts, we just want to go ahead and thank everybody for listening to us, and just welcome you guys to if this is your first podcast, welcoming you guys to the podcast and to the podcast life, and listen to all our episodes. We talk other nonsense there. We're never politically right.
We're never politically wrong either. Woo woo.
And we're always growing and we're always learning new things, and always having crazy special guests. Like today, we had Eli.
Yeah,
Not that
very
crazy, though.
random, by the way.
It was
But,
very
but I'm
random.
happy to have you. I'm glad you were able to make it.
So
Had to
yeah,
watch
like I said, my cousin, a Crafty Rouge on Instagram. He always has that invitation open to him whenever he decides to show up,
Absolutely.
and whenever he has time to do it. That goes for basically anybody that's basically involved with the podcast, and anybody that wants to be part of it. We're more than happy to have you on here and hear your thoughts and your feedback on everything. With that being said, we are working on merch. I am working on the website, and the Discord is for now temporarily just being worked on as well. While we get everything back up and running and get up to speed with everything. Hashtag Voodoo Ranger, please sponsor us,
Absolutely.
us.
because y'all play too much and y'all
Y'all be
comment.
commenting but don't sponsor or don't send merch. What the
Exactly, we just want merch, Voodoo Ranger.
Come on,
Like,
Voodoo.
how hard is that?
something? Let's start with
Like,
something.
we just need one 2XL shirt, one XL shirt.
I'm a medium.
And one large.
There you go, one large and one medium. That's literally all we're asking for.
Come
Voodoo
on,
Ranger.
Voodoo.
Or
So-
those cups. Oh my god, they're beautiful.
Let's just start somewhere, Voodoo. Start somewhere.
Or
Start
just
somewhere.
just even just send us the Ranger model or whatever, like little
The figure.
the figure. There you
Let's
go.
get it started, Voodoo.
That's
Let's
it.
get
That's all we're asking for, Voodoo. That's all we're asking. So
Just
you
to
know,
start. Come on. Come on.
so with that being said, and with those being our final thoughts, we're gonna go ahead and bid you adieu. I've been Flames Kid.
I've been Lena.
And I've been Chris Cass.
This is Eli, and I don't know if you guys mentioned this, but we're recording right before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
guys.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Good,
Thanksgiving.
good shit, Eli.
Good
That's what we
point.
keep.
Good
Thankful
point.
for the people who support our podcast.
Exactly.
We're still growing. We're still going.
So I want to thank you, Lena, for bringing that up. I kind of want to bring something that my job does, at the end of each meeting, and they always tell us, what is one thing you're thankful for,
Okay.
and and I'm grateful that you brought that up, but I also want to ask you guys, what's one thing that you guys are thankful for, and it could be anything. It doesn't have to be anything podcast related or anything like that.
I'm just thankful to still be here. I have you guys. You guys are my friends. I've known Chris for
10 plus.
I don't know,
years.
like 10
The
plus
better,
years
the better
now.
half of 10 plus years,
Yeah,
dude.
over a decade for sure.
Definitely.
You, Louis, Flames Kid, and Lena, I've known you guys for
A couple years.
a couple years now. And just grateful to have you guys. Grateful to have my friends. Grateful to have my family. Just grateful to have, be in good health and just still be here and be able to, go on and see another day. So,
Okay.
not everyone's
That's
as lucky as we are. Just
No, of course,
No, yeah.
of course.
So-
Definitely.
What about you, Chris Cass?
Honestly, man, like, Eli talked about, like, he's thankful for having us, and honestly, like, I'm not even joking. Like, I was thinking about it a couple of days ago, and like, I'm honestly glad to have like Eli and his family in my life, dude, because I don't know, man. I was thinking about it a couple of days back, and I was thinking about like all the times that Eli has just shown up, or the times we spent with Eli, the times we've gone to his house, or we've partied and stuff like that, and like it. I'm thankful to have Eli in my life, as much as I bag on him or make memes or jokes about him, dude. It's like, honestly, dude, like at the end of the day, like he's one of those friends that he just doesn't go away, and
he
it's not
comes through every
yeah,
time.
and it's not a bad thing, dude. Like, I mean it in a good way, and like I was thinking about it, and I was thinking like all the times we had and all the shit we've gone through, dude, and it kind of put a smile on my face,
Of course.
Yeah, and like I'm being legitimately honest right now. Like like I was thinking about it, and I was just like, damn, like it made me smile, dude. And honestly, like those kind of thoughts in my head, like I'm honestly thankful that I've had Eli and all my friends, that I currently talk to, or that I talk to every now and then. I'm grateful that they're in my life, dude, and I really can't ask for more,
Of course.
Like, like there's people out there that believe that don't have anybody. But at the end of the day, maybe you got some friends that really do care about you, and you just gotta realize that they do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, same thing goes for me. It's been a rough couple years,
Definitely.
we just we're grateful to have each other. Eli, his family, Lena, her family. It's just crazy, we just end up meeting up with each other, and we just become, I guess, one big old family, it's crazy. I also want to thank my friends who are listening to this, Hugo and his family, Abraham and his family,
Hey, shout out to Adrian. He went to
Yeah.
the Navy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
no,
out
to
Adrian.
the army, not to the Navy.
He went to the army?
Yeah, it's
No,
it's
I
army.
thought it was Navy.
No,
it was
army.
Navy.
Wait,
No.
what?
It's army.
I thought it was Navy.
I thought
Well,
it was Navy.
Well, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
He said Navy.
Well, that's
dude.
my handy brother. Let's see out there, my brother.
Anything is possible.
Anything
Sir.
is possible,
Possible,
sir.
sir.
So I'm just grateful for everybody and everybody in our lives and stuff, and everybody who contributes and is a part of that, whether it's just through a simple message or through actually spending time with us and hanging out. Just want to be grateful for that, and just happy that everybody who's in our lives is still in our lives. So.
Yeah.
So with that being said, and with that, being our final thought before this podcast, we want to go ahead and bring up Lena to this, and then let her rip, Lena.
I want to be thankful for, especially my little brother. He's my baby, and
You mean my little brother now?
excuse me, sir, my brother.
You're excused, woman.
To me, he's my 4-year-old, 6-year-old little brother, but he's getting old. He's in his teens, and he's just growing up too fast. But I appreciate all the work that he puts in. I know he's going through some stuff as he grows up, as any teenager does. But I love him to death, and I do anything for him, as we were just talking about in the car with Flame's kid. But I'm also grateful for the great group of friends that I've come across, the last few years, thanks to Flames Kid and to Chris Cass. I never would have met Eli if it weren't for them.
God damn it, Eli.
Yeah,
Yeah, God damn it.
God damn it, Eli. You are honestly a joy to be around, and I'm grateful that you're always able to make it whenever we invite you. And to all the other friends that we have, I don't know if they want to be mentioned by my name, but my friend group had just gotten better, and I'm grateful to have all of them. They're always welcome to enjoy our company, or at least invite us to places. So I'm grateful for the family that I'm going to be having. as Flames Kid and I continue with our engagement and eventually get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Do it right the first time, so you ain't got to do it again.
That's right.
Let's hope so.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So yeah, I'm just grateful for the family that I'm going to be embracing and just loving my big family as it is, and welcoming anyone who comes into it, because friends are more than friends. They're always there for us, and so I'm glad they're a part of the family. So I'm just grateful to have all of that now, which is what I didn't have before. So happy to have it all.
That's awesome. So with that being our final thoughts and giving our what we're grateful for before Thanksgiving, we're gonna go ahead and bid you adieu. I've been Flames Kid.
I've been Lena.
I've been Chris Cass.
I've been Eli and I'm fucked up.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Respect.
Everybody, please have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe.
Make
Don't
sure you
drink
spend
and
it with
drive.
your
This is
loved
probably going to
ones.
get released after Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Yeah,
It'll
probably.
be released
Yeah.
after Thanksgiving, but I
Doesn't
hope
matter,
that you had a great
yeah,
weekend.
have a good one. Spend it with your loved ones.
God bless. Woo.
That's Christmas, boy. That's Christmas. You're getting ahead of yourself.
All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and stop it here because otherwise it's going to get
We'll
too
just
long.
keep going.
Good night, you guys.
All right, good night.
I'm
Good
gonna
night.
get some food after this. I'm
Yes.
fucked.
For real.
Get some McDonald's after this bitch.
Rickety.
I know.
Get some
Fuck
Taco Bell, baby.
Fuck that.
I'm a
fucking
shit.
chorro.
How
All right.
dare y'all?
Good night, guys.
Bye.